Hey, welcome guys. Very good morning and welcome to my channel Proudbug 108 and we'll continue our Playwright series. So till now, I hope I have covered lots of topic, right? In the last chapter, we have seen the configuration, which is very important file, playwright.config.js. So that's very important file. Okay, so you have to keep it very clean. Okay, and you should know what you have written inside that because that file is actually controlling the complete playwright. And we have seen the drop down checkboxes, autocomplete, right, how to handle the multiple classes, those kind of locators, all this thing. Okay, so let's see something new in this particular chapter. So for this particular chapter we have another class. Let me just give me 1 second. There should be no only, yeah, see, I always forget to remove only. Okay, so cool. So visibility check. Okay, so in visibility check, this I used a lot in while working with the Selenium, and that's why I thought to make this chapter in Playwright because I know that these things are getting used a lot in automation. Okay, so visibility check is count. Okay, so see, there are two three options. Okay, so how to check whether some element is visible or not? Okay, so there are few inbuilt methods given like is visible or is enabled, is disabled, or there are methods, right? I think we have seen one in the previous chapter with the checkbox, whether it is disabled or not. Okay, or maybe the radio button we have seen, right, in the past, in the previous chapter, radio button. Yeah. So but there are other things as well, and maybe there are some cases where you need to see the count. Okay, what is the count? If what I have used in the past is like some element, I just check the count of that particular web element. If the count is more than one, basically that element is present. If the count is less, the element is not present, right? So what is the benefit? I will tell you if you're not able to catch me what I'm saying. See, if some element is not present, okay, or maybe has not loaded, and then you're trying to check whether that element is visible or not, then in Selenium we got no such element exception, right? You're aware about that, right? So, but I don't want that kind of exception, and I don't want my test case to get stopped in between. So the best option, rather than checking the whether the element is visible or not, because to check that thing, element has to be there. Okay, if element is not loaded, your element web element dot is visible will get no such element, and your test cases will be stopped immediately, which is going to be very bad experience for everyone. So the best option is like you check the count. Okay, because count, in case the element is not present, it will return 0. Okay, and your test case will not get fail. Okay, so this is another very good strategy in automation to check the count, and based on the count whether that element is visible or not, you write your if else loop and then accordingly do some things. Okay, so in Playwright we have similar features which we have there in the Selenium. Is, let me show you this one. Okay, go to the website. Fine, this is a large and deep DOM. Okay, so this is the title, large deep DOM title. Locators. Okay, text is equal to this is a simple locator. I'm using this everywhere. So await page dot go to this website. Now this title, okay, we are not going to click on this title, just this title, whether this is visible or not. We just want, I would just want to check whether this element is visible in the page or not. That's it. If the locator dot count is greater than 1 or equal to 1, basically it should not be 0. Okay, this is what I mean to say. We will print visible, otherwise we'll print not visible. That's it, nothing else. Okay, nothing else we are going to do here. So it will give a proof of concept POC to us that this element is present, and then we can continue our automation, because there are few elements which like are very difficult to handle. Okay, maybe they are not very flaky or something like that. So these kind of strategies is very handy for you guys to use. So yeah, simple. Yeah, so this is visible. So this is visible. Okay. And if we can, if we'll change the spelling, let's say dom. Okay, so let's add some junk character. Too too large, something like that. Okay. So let me run now. Again passed. Yeah, so it should be passed, but the print has been not visible, right? So it's good. Yeah, this is what expected. So this element is not visible, and we went inside the else loop. So let me correct the test case, and so this is clear, right? This is simple, and I shown you the benefit of using count. Okay, dot locator, whatever the locator you have identified here, page dot locator, this web element dot count, and count will give you the exact number, how many count are there. There may be some cases that you have multiple elements. In the previous chapters, we have seen there is one class which is present 8 times or 90 times, 87 times, right? So if you want to really check the count in one of the um, method, we have counted these. How many blocks are there, right? You remember there are 87 block if I am correct. So if you have to check how many blocks are there, because this might be your test case, that how many blocks as per testing, there has to be 87 blocks. So you should ch- uh, create a locator which will identify all the list, and you can fetch the count, and you can put a assert that it should be 87. Okay, if it is 86 or 89, so your test case will get failed. So this can be used multiple way, so it's up to you how you are using count, but it's good to know this particular method. Next is visibility check is count, we have already seen, and then the is visible. Okay, so let's see. This is another good option, is visible. So what we are doing again, this is the locator which we have already seen. Page.go to this website, and locator dot is visible. This is what I'm talking about previously, like is visible. Now this method is also present in the Selenium. This method is present in Playwright as well. So it will return a bool. So bool is what, true or false. So if it is true, the visible will be printed. If it is false, not visible will be printed. Okay. Another assertion, await, expect bool to be truthy. Okay. So to be truthy means it should be true, right? So element should be there, so this will be passed, and expect this to be visible. Okay, so there are, see, multiple things. For assertions we have used to be visible with direct locators. Okay, there is no assertions here. Is visible, so don't get confused between is visible and to be visible. Okay, to be visible will be used only with expect. This is assertion, right? So to be visible will only be used with expect, and is visible will be used with direct locator. Okay, so there is no expect. So don't get confused between to be visible and is visible. Okay, both have different meaning. Meaning is same, but where you have to use is totally different. And just to repeat, this is the Boolean value, and any value like Boolean, integers, float can be stored inside constant. Okay, this is JavaScript, not Java. Okay, cool. So this is what. So let me quickly run this one. This is going to be very fast and easy. So we can remove the headed, right? What do you think? Why to use always headed? So visible, you can see this is visible, right? One test case has been passed. And if you change the spelling, so it will be false, right? It will print not visible. It will be false. So you want to try? Let me rerun. It failed, right? So expected, see, to be truthy, this has been, because bool has been false in this case, so this has been printed because else loop is run fine, but the assertion has been failed here. So we are able to catch, right? We are able to catch the wrong text. So cool. So I think this is a bit shorter, and I hope you liked it because the previous chapters are too big to digest, right? So, but fine, you don't need to go through the videos the complete in one go. I never recommend that to my students. So always see the video for 5-10 minutes, pause it, do your practice, then again see the video for 5-10 minutes, pause it, method by method. You go method by method. This is what my recommendation. Don't just go in one flow. It's hard to understand, but yeah, you can repeat. It's up to you. So fine. So I think this is cool, and you're learning some new features one by one, slowly, steadily wins the race, right? So yeah, see you in the next chapter then. We'll see some more exciting things, tables, how to handle the tables, navigation, assertions. We'll see all these things one by one. See you guys. Thank you. Bye bye.